Welcome to day 11. We are so excited the progress that you're having so far. Make sure that you are checking inside of your cloud office your tracker for VIP 800, VIP 1600, making sure it shows you along the way how many more auto ship customers you need, how many more people you need to purchase the upgrade packages, and the exact amount of sales you need in order to hit those goals. We want to shout you out. So as you start to earn different accolades, maybe you hit VIP 800 already, maybe you already hit VIP 1600, make sure to shout yourself out or ask the person who invited you into this business to shout you out inside of our United We Thrive Facebook group, because we are so proud of you and we want to make sure that we shout you out and cheer along with you. Today, let's talk a little bit about staying organized and getting ready for your next live. Hopefully, you've already had one live. So now we want to go ahead and plan the second. On the first one, was it you alone? Were you just sharing your experience? If you answered yes, then this time interview somebody. If your first time you were a little nervous, so you did it an interview style, this time go alone. You got this. Remember, lives are all about just being authentically you and sharing something. If you walked into Nordstrom and they were doing a demo on a new item, like let's say I remember seeing a demo of Nest Pro there before. I've seen demos of Dyson vacuums there before, or of certain kind of luggage, right? And when you walk in and they're doing demos, you're more likely to buy it because you see the value of it. That's exactly what you're doing with a live, sharing the product, service, or opportunity. So you want to make sure that you're sharing like your story. If you've already shared your story last week, you still want to do an update. Hey, I'm coming on here to share with you guys an update of that vitamin supplement system that I told you was making me feel so amazing. Here I am now on day 10, and I want to share with you an update. But I also invited my friend Kelly because I'm going to ask her to share her story tonight, because she went from being a tired, exhausted, rundown farmer rep to now being home with her kids, homeschooling her kids, and being full of all day sustainable energy. You're not going to want to miss this. That's just an example. So, when are you going to go live again? Is it tonight? Is it tomorrow? Do it within the next 2 days and either do it alone or interview somebody. It's always fun to interview somebody. Next, you want to make sure you're staying organized. All the different people that have reached out to you, that have commented on stuff that you've put up, that have liked stuff that you've put up, all the people that you have written down on your list. Have you started reaching out to all those people? Are you using the Future Thriver checklist, the really cool one that you can print off and you can check along the way? Or using a Trello board, which is a free CRM system that's out there that we also have trainings on inside of our United We Thrive Facebook group? Which way are you keeping yourself organized? I'm not going to lie, when I first started this business, it was a spiral notebook. I wrote down all the names and then I would take notes next to each people. And now that I understand the Trello board, I use that. But you use whatever works for you, because you just want to make sure you're staying organized. You don't want anybody to fall through the cracks. You don't want to forget to follow up with those who you're sampling. You don't want to forget to follow up with those who maybe you got them a free customer account. One other really great tool that I want to remind you of: when I first got started, I was sharing with so many people, and I was probably reaching out to 30, 40 a day, because for me, I was running at full speed. Hopefully you're reaching out to at least a minimum of 5 a day. Remember how we like to have a consistent daily action of doing 5 reach outs and 4 follow-ups every day? But I was reaching out to about 30 because I really wanted to hit auto bonus in my first month as a business builder. And I'll tell you this: as I was reaching out to a ton of people, a lot of people fell through the cracks. And I decided to start doing what I'm about to share with you. And now, even 6.5 years later, I print it off at the beginning of every single quarter and go through it. You log into your cloud office, and on the left-hand side, you can go to reports, or you go to my team. And underneath my team is customers. Click on customers. And then I actually click above, because it's kind of like an Excel spreadsheet. I click above date purchased, and then it puts the last purchase date all the way down. And I print that off, and then I go through it all. So right now you might only have 30 people with free customer accounts. You might have 50, you might have 100. Our CEO, Paul Gravett, always says, if you really want to run with this business, get 100 free customer accounts in your first 30 days. Why? Because it's a funnel system. Out of 100, even if 10% say yes, that's 10 people that are purchasing the Thrive experience. Out of those 10, you probably have 1 to 2% that are going to say yes to the business. Now you might have 1 or 2 promoters. So you want to make sure you're doing that. But the way that I always remember to follow up was by printing off. Again, you go to your cloud office, you go to my team, customers, print that off and start going through those names and make sure that you have followed up and stayed organized. You might need to go back. Oh, I forgot to write that person's name down that I got them a free customer account. Then you want to make sure everybody who you got that free customer account for, that you have put them into either the free Facebook community for customers. That's either Thrive in Life, Do You Thrive, or Ready to Thrive. Or have you put them on a three-way message or three-way call with your leader so that they can hear another story and get that validation? So make sure you're staying organized and you're putting people through the appropriate funnel. And then if they're not ready to purchase yet, are they ready to try a 3-day sample? I hope this was helpful. We cannot wait to celebrate your wins inside of the United We Thrive Facebook group.